Jai Hind everyone, I hope this message finds you fit and fine. My name is Nikita and I welcome you all to my daily current affairs classes. Friends, today is 23rd of Feb and we are going to start our current affairs class. First I want to give you one information that this video I will provide in two parts. First will be in English and second part will be in Hindi. Okay, time duration I will share you. So let's get started with our first news. Friends, RBI policy. If we talk about RBI policy, RBI has maintained the repo rate at 6.5% for the 10th consecutive time in February MPC meeting. If we talk about digital currency, India's e-rupee CBDC has crossed the milestone of 5 million daily transactions. New appointment. If we talk about the new appointment, so Shri Rajesh Kumar has taken charge as new chairman of CB. GDP forecast. IMF, which is Indian International Monetary Fund, has projected India's GDP growth at 7.2% for the fiscal year 2026 and 27. Friends, please mark this news. This is very important. If we talk about sports, so India won the Asia Cup 2026 title by defeating, just give me a minute, by defeating Sri Lanka in the fiscal final held in Colombo. Technology. Google has launched its most advanced AI model Gemini 3.0 with native multimodal capabilities in February 2026. Next, friends, if we talk about the banking merger, so the merger of two major banks, you need to remember the two banks' names, which are Union Bank of India and Bank of India. Next, if we talk about the next news, yes, global tariff increase. Global tariff increased to 15%. Next, India joined USA-led Pax Silica Alliance. India UK offshore wind task force unrolled. Friends, we will discuss them further. Okay. So Yoon Suk Yeon sentenced to life imprisonment. DigiLocker pilot signed with Kenya. JP Nadda launched TD vaccine. Itagori Mahotsav held in Chatra. Where is Chatra? Chatra is a district which is situated in Jharkhand district. Very important news that Bihar declared Naxal free state. International Mother Language Day. We celebrate this day on 20th of February. US won women's hockey gold in Milan Olympics 2026. Now friends, let's see the news in details. First we'll talk about the nationals, okay, in one liner form. Anti-terror policy Prahar. So the Union Minister of Home Affairs released India's first ever comprehensive anti-terror policy. It is focusing on cyber attacks from neighbor states and threats across Lord Air. Sorry. Next, if we talk about infrastructure milestones, so PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the Meerut Metro and dedicated the full 82-kilometer Delhi Meerut Namo Bharat corridor to the nation. Next, friends, let's talk about the electoral updates. So final voter lists were published for several states like Tamil Nadu, reported a total of 5.67 crore electors after the Special Intensive Revision SIR. If we talk about the obituary, so former Union Railway Minister and TMC leader Mukul Roy passed away at 71 after a prolonged illness. Next. Now we'll talk about the international news, right? Okay. So Iran tensions and advisory. What is happening nowadays? The Indian embassy in Tehran issued an urgent advisory for all Indian nationals to leave Iran immediately via available commercial flights due to escalating regional military tensions. You must be knowing that Iran has some tensions. What is military tensions are going on there. Next, if we talk about Mexico, cartel leader killed. So Mexican forces with USA intelligence supported killed Nemesio Oseguera Scarventes, leader of this The Indian embassy in Mexico has advised citizens there to seek shelters amid resulting violence. If we talk about the US tariff ruling, nowadays we can see that Trump is in very news. Why? Because the US Customs and Border Protection announced it will stop collecting tariffs deemed illegal by the Supreme Court starting February 24, following a legal setback for the Trump administration trade orders. Next news is Netherlands leadership. Rob Jetten was sworn in as the youngest ever Prime Minister of the Netherlands. Now friends, let's talk about sports and businesses. Okay. Just let me zoom it. Okay, now. Okay, perfectly fine. Cricket. MS Dhoni is confirmed to be available for the IPL 2026 season with Chennai Super Kings, though he may not play every match. Okay. If we talk about the BAFTA 2026, so the Indian film Boong, which is in Manipuri film, won the BAFTA for Best Children and family film. If we talk about corporate, so there is Amazon has reportedly surpassed Walmart to become the world's largest company by annual revenue in 2026. If we talk about the two states, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, as I told you yesterday that Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh and Assam, UP, Uttarakhand has released their budget. As you can see, Gujarat 4.08 trillion rupees and Madhya Pradesh 4.38 trillion rupees presented their 2026-27 budget, focusing on infrastructure and women's welfare. I hope this is going to help you. Now friends, let's talk about the headlines of the day. Morning headlines, then evening headlines. First we'll see 5 morning headlines. Bihar declared Naxal free after last surrender. Next, Samir Kanodia wins CEO of the year for second straight year. Third, Vasais, which is in Maharashtra, 475-year-old cathedral wins UNESCO Heritage Award. Next, all India Management Association, which is we can say EMA Awards 2026 revealed. We'll see them in detail. Literary icon Manishankar Mukhopadhyay passes away at 92. Next, have evening news. Nationwide campaign बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है launched. NIELIT to build India's first quantum and AI university in Amravati. Vice President releases Tamil Gujarati editions of the Constitution. Very important news. India and Brazil signed MOU Memorandum of Understanding to boost MSME cooperation, green transition. Alice Perry become first Australian women to play 350 matches, international matches. Okay, so friends, we'll see the news in detail here. As you can read, बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है. Campaign launched to expand SIDH, which stands for Skill India Digital Hub. So nationwide campaign बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है launched. Shri Jayant Chaudhary launched the nationwide बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है campaign to boost uptake of the Skill India Digital Hub SIDH. Legendary actor Amitabh Bachchan leads campaign outreach aiming to expand SIDH 1.5 crore plus user base. SIDH is India's unified platform for digital skilling, supporting upskilling, reskilling, and career growth for a Viksit Bharat. Now friends, next. National news. Vice President releases updated version of Constitution of India in Gujarati and Tamil. So, Vice President, who is the current Vice President of India, C.P. Radhakrishnan, unveiled updated Tamil and Gujarati editions of the Constitution and the 8th English Hindi legal glossary, highlighted the diversity and richness of Indian languages and the importance of multilingual constitutional access for democratic participation and awareness. Friends, the legal glossary in simple language aims to empower lawmakers, students, judges, and citizens. Next. Next, state affairs. Foundation for bridge linking between Dam and Sour Dam laid in Goa. Which is this? This is Goa CM, who is the CM of Goa, Pramod Sawant, laid the foundation for a, please friends avoid the noise here. Goa CM Pramod Sawant laid the foundation for a new two-lane bridge between Daven and Sanvardham in Satari, replacing a narrow single-lane crossing. The 29.9 crore rupees budget project managed by Goa State Infrastructure Development Corporation for PWD includes footpaths for pedestrian safety and new approach roads. The bridge will enhance connectivity and ease traffic for local commuters. Please remember this name linking between Davem and Sanwarden. Next, if we talk about the next news, Amit Shah lays foundation for Assam Police 10th Battalion headquarters in Kamrup. So, Union Home Minister Amit Shah laid the foundation for the 10th Assam Police Battalion headquarters in where Kamrup on reclaimed 124 Viga Lane. So, if you see this, new headquarters will include barracks for 1200 personnel, hospital, training center, firing range, surveillance center, and sports complex, boosting Assam Police capacity. Next, Kerala Nativity Card Bill. What is it? Let's see this. The bill proposes a new permanent photo ID for those born in Kerala or to Keralite ancestors to access state services. It is providing false information for the card could lead to 3 months in jail. Okay, so fine will be 5,000 rupees or both under the new rule. It's said to be tabled in the assembly. The card aims to provide authoritative proof of identity amid its citizenship concern. Next, Bihar declared Naxal free after last surrender. Bihar is officially Naxal free after the last armed Maoist Suresh Koda surrendered in Munger. This ends a massive insurgency that began in 1970s and impacted 23 districts in 2012. A strong rehabilitation efforts led to 220 arrests. You just need to listen there. Bihar declared Naxal free state after last surrender. Next, if we talk about the Memorandum of Understanding and Agreement NIELIT, which stands for National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, and Andhra Pradesh signed an MOU to set up India's first dedicated quantum and artificial intelligence university campus where in Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. Please remember this and please mark it. The campus will focus on frontier fields. It will focus on quantum computing, AI and algorithms, etc. What is it offerings? Advanced research and development labs to build a leading innovation hub for India's next generation talent. Next, if we talk about this, let's see this in detail. National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology is an autonomous scientific society of the ministry. It comes under which ministry? Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, a pioneer in skill development and digital empowerment. It conferred the status of deemed to be university under distinct category by the Ministry of Education. Please remember this. Main campus were Ropar, which is in Punjab, and 11 constituent campuses at other locations. Next, India and Brazil signed MOU to boost MSME cooperation, green transition. So you need to remember these two countries' name, India and Brazil. India's Ministry of MSME signed an MOU with Brazil's Ministry of Entrepreneurship to collaborate on MSME growth and mutual benefit. It aims to facilitate exchange of strengths, technologies, and market knowledge, benefiting MSMEs in both nations. What are the key focus? Advancing green transition by promoting green finance access, integrating MSMEs into global value chain, and supporting sustainable development. So you need to remember that India and Brazil signed an MOU to boost MSME cooperation and green transition. Okay, next. If we talk about NDMA, National Disaster Management Authority, ACSIR, Academy of Science and Innovative Research, and CSIR. Okay. joins forces for policy research in disaster. So they are going to do research in disaster. Okay. Why? Because capacity building, communication in disaster management and risk reduction. So partnership will launch a PhD program in disaster management at CSIR, NIS, CPR and conduct joint policy research, etc. Next. IFSCA, IICA forged MOU for corporate governance at GIFT, IFSC. So International Financial Service Center Authority and Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs signed an MOU to build a standardized corporate governance framework for GIFT cities financial ecosystem. So where is our GIFT city? Please let me know which is our where? Gandhinagar. IICA will provide policy support and capacity building, offering training in laws, ESG governance, etc. aims to raise regulatory effectiveness and global alignment and compliance standard. So here you need to remember that three things: IFSCA, IICA forged MOU for corporate governance at GIFT IFSC. Next friend, if we talk about what is this IFSCA, let's know about it. International Financial Service Centers. It was established in April 2020 under the which act? IFSCA Act 2019. Okay, headquarter Gandhinagar, Gujarat, which I told you earlier. Shri K. Rajaraman is the current chairperson as of February 2026. So it aims to develop and regulate financial products, services and institutions in India's IFSCs primarily located in GIFT City. Next friends, if we talk about ICMR host Samvad, which is very important, Samvad 2026 to foster India's next gen research leaders. Samvad. First we'll see the full form of this. Scholars Assembly for Next Generation Venture to Advance Their Development 2026. So Indian Council of Medical Research convened. Who has convened this? Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, a national platform for doctoral scholars at NIMR, New Delhi. Okay, so the annual conclave boosts collaboration and doctoral rigor, building innovation, research capacity, etc. 2027 edition will be hosted by ICMR National Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad. Next, if we talk about the sports, so Alice Perry becomes first Australian woman to play 350 international matches. Alice Perry become the first female cricketer. Okay, where which country does she from? She is from Australia. Okay, doesn't is over. Next, she debuted for Australia in 2007 and is the first woman to represent Australia in both cricket and football World Cup. Can you imagine cricket and football World Cup? Owns 8 World Cricket titles, 11 WNCL, 2 WBBL. So these we are talking about Alice Perry. Alice Perry, as you can see in her in image. Next, if we talk about the awards and honors, so Samir Kanodia been CEO of the year for second straight year. Samir Kanodia was honored with the CEO of the year award at Taj Lands and Mumbai for the second year run. The recognition highlights his leadership at Lumina, Datamatics, and TNQ Tech in global publishing and retail sectors. Winners were evaluated on business competence. Okay, so here you need to remember the CEO of the year, Samir Kanodia. Next, All India Management Association (EMA) awards. Okay, very important. Karan Adani, MD of Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited and Adani Cement Limited, received the Business Leader of the Year award at EMA's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in New Delhi. Event significance. So ceremony marked EMA's 70th Foundation Day and 20th National Management Day. It was held in New Delhi. About awards, EMA Managing India's award was instituted in 2010. So here you need to remember that who is the Business Leader of the Year? Karan Adani. If we talk about the EMA, so Entrepreneur of the Year, Aravika Sanka, Pavan Guntupalli, S.R. Rishikesh, Rapido. Transformational Business Leader, V. Vaidyanathan, IDFC First Bank. Young business leader Ananya Birla, Swantantara, Microsoft in Birla Cosmetics. Outstanding PSU Cochin Shipyard, Business Leader of the Decade Sunil Bharti Mittal and Bharti Enterprises. ये यहीं के हैं. He is from here. Lifetime contribution award Harsh Mariwala Marico Limited. So here you need to remember these names like Guntupallu, Rapido, and V Vaidyanath, IDFC First Bank. Next we talk about the EMA. Next, MNC in India of the year Micron Technology India. Indian MNC of the year, Mothran Group. So friend, why I'm telling you this news? Because nowadays examiners are focusing on these awards also. You can study Bharat Ratna, Padma Shri, these kind of awards, but these are also are being asked in your exam nowadays. Lifetime contribution to media, Vinit Jain. MI Excellence Award, Sunit Kant Munjal. Next. Manipur, if we talk about the obituaries, Manipur MLA Wongdizen Walte dies at the age of 61. So Indian politician. So which field is he belong to? He belongs to Manipur MLA Wongdizen. Okay. Next. If we talk about literary icon Mani Shankar Mukhopadhyay has also passed away. So veteran Bengali. He is Bengali. It means he is from Kolkata. Okay. Literally icon Mani Shankar icon. Okay. He authored iconic novels like Koviringi and Jana Aranya, the later of which he was adapted into film by Satyajit Ray. Okay. A Sahitya Academy winner. Okay. He has been a Sahitya Academy winner. Next. New 3mm crab species discovered in Lakshadweep. We talk about the science and tech section. So researchers from National Bureau of Fish Genetic Resources, Kochi discovered a 3mm crab species, Galatheo balasubramaniani, in Lakshadweep's Agatti reefs. Named after T. Balasubramaniam, this reef dwelling squid lobster lay organic matter. Confirmed via DNA and morphological analysis, this discovery highlights the underexplored marine biodiversity of the region. So here you need to remember 3mm crab species discovered where in Lakshadweep. Next, friend, we talk about the second science and tech news. UAE launches landmark pediatric gene therapy project. So Emirates, which is United Arab Emirates, services unveiled two projects using genetic engineering to treat the root causes of autism and rare brain disorder. Okay, so please remember this. Next, we talk about the important appointments and resignation of the day. Indigo appoints Captain Rohit Rikhe as new head of operations control. So Indigo named Captain Rohit Rikhe as the new head of operations control center, replacing Jason Herter in February 2026. Okay, next. Commission for Air Quality Management. Statutory body created under Commission for Air Quality Management in NCR and adjoining areas in 2021. Friends, it aims to regulate and coordinate air quality in NCR and state of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and UP. So it has binding quasi-judicial powers to issue directions and enforce anti-pollution measures. It is headed by chairperson, member from center, states, Niti Aayog, ISRO, NGOs, appeals lie with NGT. So that's how we have discussed about Commission for Air Quality Management. Now we talk about the awards and honors. So besides 475-year-old cathedral wins UNESCO Heritage Award. So what is this cathedral? It is a structure. And where is it? Where it is in Maharashtra state. So 475-year-old Our Lady of Grace Cathedral in Basai won 2025 UNESCO Award of Merit for its cultural conservation. Very, very important news. It restored with 4.5 crore rupees community budget. The 16th century stone structure reflects Portuguese colonial legacy. Architect Ansley Lewis used traditional. Who is the architect of this sculpture? Structure? Ansley Lewis used traditional craftsmanship to revive this historic site as a vital living place of worship. Next, 70th Zumi National Day celebrated in Manipur. 70th Zumi National Day in Churachandpur emphasizes cultural unity and the community's resilience. Next, World Pangolin Day. We celebrate this day on 21st of February. Sites. If we talk about pangolin, okay. So the Nigeria to Vietnam maritime corridor is the busiest involving. Sorry. Let me correct me. We are going to talk about the important days and events news. So sites identify 74 nations and 178 unique routes fueled by the illegal pangolin trade. Okay. The Nigeria to Vietnam maritime corridor is the busiest, involving over 82,000 animals. Mozambique to Malawi was the most frequent illegal trade route. Live animals and meat are frequently moved by land in Africa and near to Europe. Pangolins, also called scaly anteaters, are mammals of the order Pholidae. Next, if we talk about the books and authors, to BP. Who is BBR? C.P. Radhakrishnan launched Vijay Goyal's book, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, The Eternal Statements in Delhi. Friends, let me tell you that Atal Bihari Vajpayee was also rewarded with, I think, Bharat Ratna in 2015. The work captures the former Prime Minister's life journey through rare photographs and personal recollections. Okay, so who is the writer of this book? Vijay Goyal. And who has launched this book? Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan. Next, we talk about the map in news Bekaa Valley. You can see here Bekaa Valley. This is the Lebanon country. So Israel attacks Bekaa Valley. Senior Hezbollah leader assassinated. So Bekaa Valley, broad valley of East Central Lebanon, extending in a northeast-southwest direction for 75 miles 120 km along the Litani and Orontes River. Main town includes Zahel, noted for its vineyards. It is a northern continuation of the Jordan Rift Valley and thus part of the Great Rift Valley, which stretches from Syria to the Red Sea. So friends, that's how we have completed our today's news. Now we'll talk about some MCQs. So to check our knowledge, right? So first question is, what is the name of the nationwide campaign launched to accelerate India's digital skilling movement through Skill India Digital Hub SIP? So our correct answer is option number second. बढ़ना है तो यहीं जुड़ना है. Next question, which is said to establish India's first dedicated quantum and AI university campus in Amravati. So our correct answer is option number 4, National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. In which two languages were the updated editions of the Constitution of India released by C.P. Radhakrishnan on International Mother Language Day 2026? So our correct answer is option number B, Tamil and Gujarati. Next, who is the first female cricketer to represent Australia in 350 international matches across formats? So our correct answer is option number 1, Alice Perry. Which conclave was organized by the Indian Council of Medical Research in February 2026 to nurture next generation research leaders? So our correct answer is option number 1, Sanvad 2026. In which state was a foundation stone laid for a new two-lane bridge connecting Darwin and Sanvardhan villages? So I told you that the state is Goa. In February 2026, which airline company appointed Captain Rohit Dikhe as the head of Operation Control Center OCC? So our correct answer is option number B, Indigo. Next, where are the headquarters of the 10th Battalion of the Assam Police inaugurated by the Union Minister? So correct answer is option number 1, Kamrup, Assam. Next, Bangladesh Balte, who died in February 2026, served 3 times as an MLA member for which constituency in Manipur? Answer is option number 1, Thanlon. In February 2026, India signed an agreement to deepen MSME cooperation in advanced green transition with which country? So our correct answer is option number 1, Brazil. Which country has unveiled breakthrough gene therapy projects to treat autism and rare brain disorders in children? So our correct answer is option number 2, United Arab Emirates. Next, which state has been officially declared Naxal free after the surrender of the armed Maoists, which is our Bihar? Who has won the 2025 UNESCO Award of Merit for its cultural heritage conservation efforts? Our correct answer is option number 2, Our Lady of Grace Cathedral, Basai. Friend, there is a TB patient at our home. He's my brother, so please cooperate with me. Mani Shankar Mukherjee, popularly known as Shankar, who passed away in February 2026, hailed from which state? So our correct answer is option number 1, West Bengal. Who was honored with the Business Leader of the Year award at the 2026 Managing Director India Awards organized by All India Management Association? So our correct answer is option number 3, Karan Adani. In February 2026, which edition of the Zoomi National Day was celebrated at the Centenary Hall of the Evangelical Baptist Convention? So, our correct answer is option number C, 77, 3. When is World Pangolin Day observed annually to raise awareness about the illegal trade and conservation of pangolins? So, correct answer is option number T, 4, third Saturday of February. The book title Atal Bihari Vajpayee, The Eternal Statesman, is authored by whom? So, correct answer is option number 3, Vijay Goyal. And who has launched this book? C.P. Radhakrishnan. Next, who won the MNC in India of the Year award at the All India Management Association Awards 2026? So correct answer is option number 1, Micron Technology India. Samir Kanodia from which company won the prestigious CEO of the Year award for the second consecutive year in 2026? So our correct answer is option number 2, Lumina Datamatics. So friend, that's how we have completed our 20 MCQs. Now we'll talk about the revision. So in the revision session, we will talk about the MCQs of January. Okay, so let's get started. India is set to establish its first public-private partnership PPP model medical colleges to expand medical education, extend district hospitals and improve healthcare access in tribal and underserved regions. So the foundation stone for the initial colleges were laid in the presence of key health and state officials. So where we'll talk about this? Madhya Pradesh. So which state, Indian state are India's first PPP model medical colleges being set up? Madhya Pradesh. At the 2025 World Blitz Chase Championship, where did it held? It was held in Doha. A legendary comeback unfolded in the men's section while India showcased its rising talent in global chess. The event tested speed, intuition, and nerves under the high-pressure blitz format. So, who won the World Blitz Chess Championship 2025 title? So, correct answer is option number 3, Magnus Carlsen. In a historic diplomatic move, a foreign leader was announced as a recipient of a newly introduced peace category under a prestigious national civilian award. Okay, so which country announced the Israel prize for peace to be awarded to Donald Trump in 2026? So correct answer is option number 2, Israel. A major breakthrough in global healthcare occurred with the first ever administration of Itvisma gene therapy. We discussed about it, right? In spinal muscular atrophy, marking a milestone in precision medicine and genomics based treatments. So the therapy targets the genetic cause of SMA and expands access beyond infant patients. So where did it take place? It took place in Abu Dhabi. To strengthen India's artificial intelligence ecosystem and higher education infrastructure, a new center of excellence in AI was inaugurated by industrialist Gautam Adani in late December 2025. Okay, so in which Indian state is the Sarat Chandra Pawar Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence located? So it is located in Maharashtra state. Next, friends, India is all set to host the World Police and Fire Games. Okay, WPFG 2029, marking its debut as a host nation for this prestigious international sporting event for uniformed services. Last year, Raksha University will organize 8 disciplines for the games dedicated infrastructure, volunteers, and secretariat. So, in which Indian state will the Rashtriya Raksha University host the WPFG 2029? So, friends, this is your homework question. Please tell me the answer of this question in comment section. As part of a long-term strategy to enhance India's export competitiveness and global market presence, the government approved a multi-year support mechanism focusing on MSMEs and first-time exporters. So this scheme emphasizes market link assistance rather than direct subsidies. What is the total financial outlay approved for the market access support scheme for the period financial year 2026-2031? So correct answer is option number 3, 4,533 crore. Next, to enhance logistics efficiency, safety, and this is our last second question, high speed connectivity in Maharashtra, Union Cabinet approved a major greenfield highway project under a public private partnership PPP framework. So the corridor is designed as an access control route aligned with the National Infrastructure Planning Initiative. So under which execution model will the Nasik Solapur Akalkot corridor be developed? So you need to mark the answer as BOT, annuity, VOT. Next, India reached a significant digital connectivity milestone in November 2025, reflecting a decade of rapid expansion driven by policy initiative, affordable data and network upgrades according to the official government data. Okay, so the country crossed a historic threshold in terms in broadband user base for the first time. What was the total number of broadband subscriber recorded at this milestone? So correct answer is option number 3, 100.37 crore. You can learn 100 crore approximately. Next, this is the last question. In December 2025, Reserve Bank of India granted regulatory appeal approval enabling a newly registered entity to commence operations in the non-banking financial segment under a specific non-deposit category. This approval allows the entity to undertake investment credit activities while remaining under RBI's prudential norms. To which entity was the approval granted? So the correct answer is option number 3, IMN Finance. So friends, last 10 question what we have discussed here, very important for banking aspirant if you are preparing for banking exam. Otherwise this whole video is important for every kind of competitive exam. So friends, that's how we have completed our today's current affairs session. I hope this video is going to help you, and please keep studying, keep watching, and keep loving and keep learning. Thank you so much for listening to me so patiently. Thank you.